Welcome back, everybody. The Get Fit ASAP podcast. We got a special treat for you today. Coach Matthew Whitcock, to my left over here.
Right here.
First time on the show, huh?
First time. I've been wanting to get on for about 21 episodes now. So
Yeah, he's bothering me, so
texting him day and night.
Finally let him squeeze in here. And then to my right, we got Big C Tuck,
What's up, guys?
a.k.a. Come On Craig.
It's one.
That's all I got.
You are so weak. All right.
What else? What do you have?
You can't give yourself names.
Yeah, you can.
You give me plenty of names with you, and you always come up with one.
I mean, I forget. I keep forgetting.
All right. So we got Come On Craig. We got Big Worm. We got Big Perm.
Big Perm. Okay, sorry.
We got the Trucker. Woo, woo. What else we got? Slow Ass. Stupid.
No, I never said that.
Yeah.
I need some more nicknames. Damn, I only have one nickname.
We call you Josh.
A little Joshy.
Little Worm, Skeleton Boy. Soccer.
Mr. Cardio.
FIFA. That's about it.
You got nicknames. You just don't realize you want them.
That's true.
That's what they use, but then they talk behind my back.
Yeah. Got a good episode for you guys today. Kind of going over, what you can trust and what information you can trust and where you're getting it from. Kind of want to talk about this because we get a lot of people coming in, and then they'll say they've, for example, they've been squatting for a year or 2 years or 5 years, and they can't even do a squat. It's just horrible. Or they come in, they say their program. And it's like, dude, where are you getting your information from? And what kind of stuff are you doing? Who's telling you this stuff? Or even on, especially with social media these days, on Instagram or Facebook, you see all these programs coming out. It's like, dude, it's just garbage, and it just makes the whole industry look bad. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of wanted to go over that today and kind of give you tips on what to look for. The information you're getting, is it credible? Is it good? What to look out for, and hopefully get the best out of your fitness experience.
I mean, yeah, you got one life, might as well enjoy it and actually get something out of your fitness journey, because you're just gonna sit there and not enjoy it, getting the wrong information, getting hurt.
Well, it's just like you're not getting the best results, and also you're just wasting a lot of time.
Exactly, yeah.
Getting frustrated, getting plateaus, getting not having fun. So I'll kind of hit on that. We both know that. I guess we all know.
There's three of us now.
There's three of us now, huh?
There's party going.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that comes out, trends in social media or whatever, I guess anywhere, but new diets, new fitness programs, new this, new that, a bunch of fads going through, and it's basically because it will be like a new hype thing, and maybe some people get some results off of it, but it's never sustainable. And then other stuff comes up that's like, oh, actually that wasn't that good because of this, and this, or it actually doesn't work. What are some of the things you guys hear?
For me personally, I've heard a lot about diet.
Yeah.
Always a craze. Paleo was the first one that I heard about, and then keto. Vertical diet is really big right now.
Yeah.
And the problem with
what
a
else?
lot
Juices,
of those diets,
cleanses,
cleanse.
dude.
All those dishes always cleansing.
Low fat. It used to be all low fat, dude.
Yeah.
All the time.
And then low carb.
Then low carb, then no carbs, and then paleo. I mean, it's just a bunch of them.
Yeah.
How do you know which one to use?
I always just tell people to eat whole foods. Try not to buy processed. That's the most sustainable I've found, because the problem with a lot of diets is they try to cut out things. Like vertical diet says no onions, no garlic, no coffee, and it's just like those are things that aren't even unhealthy, but they're saying
No chicken, man.
Yeah, I mean chicken's super healthy. Everything's beef.
That's good for me. I like that.
I love beef.
Steak all day, bro. Ribeyes.
Expensive.
It is expensive, but
I always want you to eat
okay.
bison too.
All you're eating is rice and carrots, though, so you're kind of evening out.
rice and carrots. Yeah, no kidding.
Rice and carrots, beef broth, and a couple orange slices when you're feeling tired.
Yeah. But going to even fitness equipment, I don't know, what was it, 7-minute abs or 10-minute abs or something like that, or
I see those all the time, all over YouTube ads.
What's this thing where you go this to the legs?
Yeah, the Thigh Master.
Thigh Master, the shake weight.
The shake weight, don't knock that, dude. That's got some uses. All right.
The Bowflex.
My favorite one is for 3 days of payments in 1995. It's basically just a seat that goes upside down. It fixes your back pain.
The chiropractic thing.
I think it kind of helps though a little bit, but I don't.
Yeah, but it's my favorite one to watch. That's it. It's like, oh, I'm cured. Okay.
Or those posture fixer things where it's like a rubber band that basically goes around your shoulders. It's super uncomfortable and embarrassing.
Right.
But they're like, oh, it's gonna fix your posture. It's like, who's gonna wear that on public?
Have you ever seen the squatty potty? on
My
Shark
little brother
Tank.
had one.
I don't know if that works or not. I haven't researched
how
it.
little-
but
how little was he?
I used it once. It didn't really work.
How'd it feel?
Compromising.
Did it come
for
out
sure.
easier?
No.
I don't know, man. I like the lower
It's
toilets.
supposed to like. It says it's supposed to like line up your bowels different.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
I'll try it one day, but
Thought
Well, I mean, like,
here.
well,
Hey,
all
but-
things fitness.
Yeah. The most important thing to do is be able to squat through the toilet. So
That's true.
it's
That's
all
true.
related. Okay.
There you go. Nice segue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I think your biggest thing for you, diets. Here, keto. Every other new member, oh, I started keto, so now I want to get in fitness. Well, oh, okay, cool. Well, luckily, people have they have to like get literature for keto, so that one I don't mind too much.
Yeah.
It's just the people say, "Oh, I'm going to do keto," and then
They don't know
then they
anything
don't
about it.
keto. They think they're doing keto, but they're still eating carbs.
Same thing about
and
CrossFit,
then,
dude. People are like, oh, I've been doing CrossFit forever. My job's CrossFit. It's like, well, CrossFit helps you with your job, but your job's not CrossFit.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Same thing with keto.
All right. I think that the next biggest one is, like you said, the infamous, oh, I can squat. And then they come in and then they do anything from a quarter squat to a good morning, which is always painful to watch.
Or a lot of people will say, I don't want to go below parallel because of my knees, which is like the exact opposite.
Yeah.
I think it's just a lot of people read a bunch of headlines,
Yeah.
especially now where it's like, I hate to say it, but with social media, like just because people can post whatever they want and they don't, like, they can say they're an expert at something and they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah, people can
and
put
then
podcasts out there whenever they want, you know?
Yeah, exactly. People read the headlines of it and like, oh, it says don't squat's bad for your knees. It's like, dude, the guy doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
You know, or maybe he's doing it wrong and maybe it hurt his knees because he's doing it wrong. So it's just hard to. You get a lot of stuff coming, or a lot of people coming in and saying a bunch of different stuff. I think too, it's really easy to be a trainer. Like there's a low barrier of entry. I feel like to say you're a trainer or to teach someone about
Well,
stuff.
it took a weekend to get a CrossFit certification, you know?
Yeah, exactly,
So,
and you can be certified, or even ones online in like
Yeah.
5 hours. You can get
Yeah.
certified to do something. It's like really, you don't really know anything. I mean, it's like reading a book on astrophysics and then
Or,
you know what I'm saying, or like
and then
read.
carpentry, just because you pass a test doesn't mean you're all of a sudden a carpenter. You have
Exactly.
all the knowledge necessary.
I learned a lot more shadowing than I did in my level 1
Oh, for
certification.
sure.
You know, and you learn a lot about members, you know, how to be practical with the knowledge that you have. So it takes a lot of hours just to be an okay trainer, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, just kind of like squeak by, really.
yeah.
Especially with
Just
like
to be able to lead a class for an hour.
Yeah, but especially in the fitness industry too, it's like, you know, basically if you worked out for like, you know, say even 6 months or a year, you probably know, you probably know the basics of working out, right?
Mhm.
It's probably not going to be the best program or sustainable or whatever. So if someone's done it for 20 years, they're going to know obviously they've been through a lot more stuff than you.
Yeah.
But you can almost know enough to show someone that's brand new, which
Yeah.
is scary because you don't really know what you're doing yet.
Yeah.
But you have enough to like think you know what you're doing, and you got those beginner gains. So then people are like, oh, or you have confidence of it, like, oh yeah, my bench went up 50 pounds and this and this and this. Like, dude, you just start working out, like you're probably
Yeah.
gonna go up that much.
50
but,
pounds from zero is 50 pounds.
yeah, exactly. But you gotta it's easy to get in that to be a trainer or to start. But then to be a master, I feel like it's really, really, really hard. Like it's gonna take years and years and years, or if not a lifetime. And like those are the people that you're gonna really want to search out and get your advice from. You're not gonna want to get your advice from people that only been doing it for a year, 2 years, 3 years, or something like that, because they're not gonna really know what they're talking about.
Who do you get your advice from?
Dude, honestly, I got most of my advice from experience.
Yeah.
Because like me and Tyler we were never a member of a CrossFit gym.
Yeah, that's true.
So like literally we would just go in my grandma's garage and we would like literally try everything out and like just that's why it takes way more time, obviously,
Yeah.
because I got to figure out everything by myself. But then also researching stuff from accredited people, like, dude, okay, this guy's a world record powerlifter or whatever, right? Or this guy goes to the Olympics, or they're walking the talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can trust them. They have the credentials, not just someone on YouTube who's saying like, yeah, you can bench 500 pounds if you do this. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, what do you bench? He's like, oh, I bench 225, but I know how to do bench 500. I'm like, no, you don't, because if you knew
that's
you'd be
completely-
doing it right now.
Yeah, that's like, for example, benching 500 pounds. That is completely different.
Yeah.
Like, Just because 225 is a max for you and 500 is a max for them, you are not doing the same.
You
thing.
don't know what it takes to get to a 500 bench because if you did,
you would be there.
You would be there. You know
Or
what I'm saying?
way.
Or maybe it's genetics or whatever. You have some kind of injury, so you can't make it. You know, you could still teach it, but like, who are you learning from, or how do you know? You must know someone that has done it because they're showing you how to do it, or you coach someone that does do it, so you know how to do it, right? But yeah, me and Tyler just learn by ourselves, bro, and then throwing it back from each other, like, hey, how'd you feel this one? What about this? What about this? Or like I said, learning from people that I know that are good, because I've either worked out with them, seen them worked out, tried their stuff, and be like, wow, it's better than what I'm doing. No, that's not as good as what I'm doing. That's how I've learned. And I know, obviously you guys are both trainers here, so you get to learn from us a lot too. So like a lot of stuff we're telling you is like years and years of experience, so you get to learn it right then. So you guys are freaking lucky. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But
even then, like whether I get it from you or whether I get it from some source, I don't pass it on to like teach it to myself. Like I have to understand it. Like it's just say, oh, here's this new way of think about a squat, or a new way to shoot. A new way to squat. Like I hurt my back for a while. I was like, okay, maybe I should reevaluate this. So I started looking at multiple ways, and I didn't tell any people these new ways until I did it for myself, and I could say, no, that freaking worked. My back feels amazing now.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's really part of it. Like you got to be able to, if not like do it yourself, you got to at least understand it. Because you can't go tell someone to go, do these stretches. Like, well, why? Why would you? What is your proof that works? Yeah. You might get it from a credible source, but you have to be a credible source as well.
And also giving it a real test, right? Some people, most people will do like I tried it for a week, it didn't work. I'm like, bro, you got to be consistent. You got to actually give it a real go.
It's just like anything else, you know? If you study one day and you have a test 2 weeks later and you don't do well, I mean, you say you studied, but you only did it one time. You know, you got to be consistent with your studying, with your note-taking and everything. It translates to everything in life.
I feel like you're attacking me right now, honestly. Studying don't work. What are you talking about?
You're not even to school, bro.
Yeah, because I did my time.
Well, like, even with you guys too, obviously, like, you never been to regionals or been to games, or you're still new to CrossFit really, or training in general really, but you're getting a lot of me and Tyler, Danny, all the other coaches, and Josh and stuff like that have been coaching for a long time, are telling you how things are, so you don't have to go and search it as much. Right. You kind of already know, but then you can keep learning upon that. So that'd be somewhere like if someone's like, dude, Craig, you can't do a muscle up. How are you gonna teach me a muscle up? I was like, well, I can't do it, or ring muscle up. I can't do it, so I don't really know how the transition feels on it, so I can't really tell you exactly how it is. But Tyler told me like, hey, it feels like this, feels like this. Yeah. So you're still getting the info from it. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, but then when you do get one, you can be like, wow, you know what? Ty said it felt like this, but it also kind of felt like this. So then it's just another experience for you to tell someone. But you would never know that unless you did it yourself.
Yeah, it's like for the example, I don't got rings yet, but hey, we're practicing ring muscle ups. Yeah. I can tell them, this is the stage I'm at, and this is what I'm doing right now. And then more often than not, most people don't have ring muscle ups. That's a very small population of CrossFit. But so a lot of times, like in that situation, I could be right there with them. Yeah, this is the stage I'm at, or that's the stage I was at last time, and it really got me here, and I'm getting pretty close to it. And then with the muscle ups, I got those. I was only coaching for a couple months, but when I got my first bar muscle up, and even now I can just tell people like, hey, yeah, it feels weird. I know I thought it was stupid at first, but just trust me, it's going to feel so much better, and it's going to be way easier. Because a lot of times you do chicken wing my muscle ups, and I've never had that issue because I took their advice and I practiced what they do what they told me. Feels stupid, but give it time, and it will And now I'm not no gymnastics pro or anything, but I can get bar muscle ups down pretty decently.
Yeah, or it's too, or if you're you can relate to more people maybe than me, because I got them got them basically when I first tried.
Yeah.
So then I didn't really have to work on say for example you are I was getting 5 straight pull-ups, but then I got to 10 straight pull-ups, and then I got the muscle up. So you could tell someone and be like, you know what, you're probably not strong. I kind of already know they're not strong enough, but for you could be to relate exactly to them. It's yeah, you should work on your transition now, because you can do 10 straight pull-ups. So you probably got the power for it, but I can see by your form, you need to practice your kipping or blah, 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 blah. It's oh, dude, you only got 3 straight pull-ups, and you really need to get stronger. Yeah. When I was doing 3, I could only do this, but when I got to 7 or 10, I could finally get one. So just relating to them better. And then you can show exactly what you did to get there, what you tried. This didn't work very good, but dude, I found this was a lot better for me.
Yeah, so the path you guys had me on, like, that's what I've been having people do. And, you know, if they're not, you know, feeling like our gymnastics program we have on the side, like, well, here's what you can do in class, you know, for the workout, and that's what, you know, it's probably the slower path, but it's been working for people. So just like you're saying, pass down from you to me to them, and then, you know, maybe their kids or something. I don't know what their future's like.
It's like a family heirloom.
Yeah.
Some muscle ups.
Or it's like, you know, experience like breeds confidence too. So like, say for example, like you wanted to coach me on, I don't know, something that was in the games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or say for me, for example, I wanted to train like an Olympic lifter to actually like go to the Olympics. I'd be like, dude, I would not feel confident doing that because I have no experience doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't try to coach something you're not confident in and experienced in. I feel like you don't have. Now you could talk about your journey of coaching it. You'd be like, you know what, Craig, I'm not in the Olympics yet or whatever, but I'm learning this about it. I'm getting better at this about it. But don't go and tell someone like, yeah, I'm doing Olympic training. I could do Olympic, you know, I could do Olympic hopeful for it. It's like, dude, no, you don't even know what's going on. You have no experience in it, so don't be teaching people that, giving them wrong information. I really don't think you should be coaching stuff that obviously you haven't experienced or not confident in. What do you guys think?
I mean, I think it's important to, like you said earlier, walk the walk, talk the talk, you know. So I played soccer for 17 years, but I'm not very comfortable, you know, taking on a coaching role in soccer yet, just because I haven't, you know, I've been away from it for so long. I've only played junior college, so I wouldn't be able to, you know, work with a college, Division I team yet, you know, just because I don't have the experience. I would need to, you know, reinvest myself in that sport, you know, to be good at it again. If somebody came to me and said, I want to go to the games, can you coach me there? I would say, you know, I'm passing off to Anthony, I'll pass you off to Tyler, to Rose, or somebody that's already been to the games. I don't want to be responsible for you not making the games because my overconfidence of being able to get you there, you know, it didn't pan out.
You know your limits and you accept them.
Right.
Like, I'm not there right now. Like, maybe like, I have a guy, I want to go to regionals by 2019. You've done
rest in
CrossFit
peace to regionals. But
yeah, and I was like, this is before then. He was like, and I was like, dude, we haven't really gotten squats to depth yet. We should probably put that on the back burner. How about we go for the Open in 19?
Yeah.
It's like, because I can get you there, bro. I can get you ready for the Open. But regionals, that, you know, that's gonna take some time, and I'm not the guy for that. I know the guy for it though.
Yeah.
But even with that, so say you can't go to regionals, like you don't have the physical capabilities of doing it, or maybe you do, but it's gonna take 10 years. You could still go to a regional athlete and watch what they're doing, talk to them, see who's coaching them, see what they're doing, go to regionals, see how it is with them. So you're still gaining the experience of actually doing it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you're still learning about it. So even though you'll probably never snatch 400 pounds or, you know, go to the games or lose 100 pounds or whatever your goal is, you know, even though you've never done it, you've experienced someone else do it and along the whole way with them, and know the struggles they're going to go through, know what needs to be switched or tweaked, or what happens when they hit a plateau.
And you're always asking the why. Like, hey, why do you think you're plateauing? You know, always asking why they're doing this, or that. If you're just watching, you know, everyone could just watch, but like you got to be part of it, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, oh, and then they just randomly start doing this, I don't know why. Well, if you know why, maybe that's not appropriate for every person.
Right.
Yeah. So what would you guys suggest people, you know, they watch some dude on the internet, they did like a workout at home or whatever. They said, try this workout out, and they think it's pretty cool. Like, it's a cool video, it looks cool, the guy has his shirt off, he's pretty ripped. Do you think they should do it, or what do you think the next step for that? Should they trust this guy?
That's a tough one, man. Because I feel like you're calling me out. Like, that's me. I'm always shirtless and ripped on your videos. So yeah, hit me up.
Touche.
No, I feel like kind of go if this says on Instagram. Go through his feed. Like, you know, look into him. Is he hitting all the other points you're talking about? Is he, you know, showing that he's a credible source, or is he just, you know, showing his workouts? Because that's two different things. Because a good athlete doesn't make a good coach.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
And then the bad thing is too, on social media you can lie really easy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Everyone shows their best self on social media, right? No one's gonna
It's
show
just a highlight reel of social media.
No, exactly.
I'm not
exactly.
gonna show the days that just suck. When I feel unmotivated or whatever.
But everyone's got their perfect filter on, their perfect angle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're showing PRs all day or whatever it is.
Every angle's a good angle for me.
Every angle's a good angle.
So yeah,
Except right up
Especially
front.
from behind, dude.
Yeah. Except for that video where I was kind of dying on the face, and then that video where my squat looked like I was.
Doing good morning.
Yeah. Yeah. It's never mind.
But what do you think, Matt? What do you think if they saw someone and how are they gonna know if it's good or not? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
if they're brand new to working out and they wanna get in a good routine, what do you suggest them doing?
I mean, for me, for the longest time, it was just trial and error. I literally was in shape, doing arm day, chest day, leg day, and it didn't work, obviously, so I knew something had to change. Running all the time wasn't doing it. Running my own workouts for in shape within those boundaries didn't work. So I decided to come try ASAP, and I started just skyrocketing my progress. So I kept at it, worked through the plateaus, and I finally got to where I'm at now, and I can relate to people with that, saying, hey, I used to do the
stuff,
the chest days and the arm days, but I switched to here where it's more high intensity intervals, and I've literally become like 1,000 times better athlete because of it. And you kind of just build that rapport with somebody based on that. That's my experience at least. But and then another thing is usually on Instagram, those ads that they say swipe up, I'll show you my 10-week program or whatever. If they're trying to sell you something and that is those 10 seconds, that you're going through Instagram stories, it's probably not credible. They just want to make some money.
Yeah.
So
I feel like if they're not putting information out there for free, I wouldn't trust them, to be honest, just because you say you have a secret, but you don't want to share anything. So that sounds kind of like I'm not
sketchy.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like the best sources are the ones who are giving the information out for free.
It just proves you have a wealth of information.
Just like some name dropping right here, like Westside Barbell, like one of the strongest gyms in America. They're putting free information out all the time. And
how do you know they're good?
They have 90 world record breakers through their gym.
Exactly.
That's,
so if you're world renowned or something like that, obviously they're accredited, right? Or
yeah. I mean, you can if at a lower level, if you're looking at a gym, you can look at their success stories, or even read their reviews, because people do leave bad reviews. They leave angry reviews if they aren't satisfied. So you can that's another way you can check it out. That's pretty low scale, but only other way is just take that plunge, slide in DMs. Ask.
I think they should really try it out. I would say try it out at least, and then search. Obviously, the more things you try, the more you're going to know about the program. But watch out for just different information. Like if you feel like something. So say for example, if someone tells you to deadlift and your back doesn't have to be straight, you can kind of tell where it's like it feels kind of weird. Like when my back's arched like this, I feel like it's whatever.
Scared
yeah,
cat.
like I don't think this is right. Maybe ask yourself. I mean, that's a pretty common one where most people probably won't argue that. But squatting to full depth, like why isn't it good to go down far away, or sorry, to lowest or below parallel, and they'll give you some excuse. Oh, it's bad for your knees. Why is it bad for your knees then? And then have them explain it to you, because obviously do they really know a reason, or are they just kind of making one up? That's what they heard. Like, oh, I just heard that.
Well, even they're telling you the right thing, but they can't back it up. I mean, okay, they got lucky that time.
Yeah.
But they can't back up everything that they're teaching you. They might be getting lucky sometimes, and sometimes they might be unlucky, and they're giving you the wrong information. They can't back it up. You're the one who's going to suffer for it.
Yeah.
I know somebody that I'm not going to name drop because I don't want to embarrass them, but we're trying to get her dad to join CrossFit, and she says, I'm tired of you guys trying to get my dad to join CrossFit because it's not good for your joints. It's not good for people trying to lose weight. It's only for people to build muscle. And I said, well, why do you think that? And she says, why? I heard that it's bad for your joints. And so she's a headline reader. And so I just kept asking why? And she couldn't back up why it's bad for your joints, or why it's not good to lose weight. Because I know that it's totally the opposite. It improves longevity. It keeps you out of the rest home when you're older. There's people here
you can even tell them too, where it's like, well, do you know anyone that has bad joints? Do you know anyone that's you know,
And then
lost
yeah,
or
exactly.
just gain muscle.
How many CrossFitters do you know again?
Yeah,
something like
exactly.
that.
Because like I've been doing it for this long, and this is what I've experienced. So I know about it from a personal experience, and also I've seen all the
we have
members
200
there.
members here.
Exactly.
Most of them are trying to lose weight, and most of them are losing weight.
Yeah.
And if they're not, it's not because of the workouts, it's because of their diet. You know, so it's just I just challenged her. I kept asking why, and she couldn't back it up because she reads headlines. Here's the talk about it, and if one person puts a little bit of spoiler for a fitness industry, I've noticed that a lot of it comes from the Globo gyms. They talk down on CrossFit, and then it kind of spreads.
The gym fail videos.
Yeah.
That goes back to too is like the one apple spoiling the whole bunch, right? Because maybe she did go to a CrossFit gym and then they did do a bad job and someone got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like that's what you gotta watch out for too, because if you're associated with whatever like that or different people, they might think you're the same way, which is totally not the case. But you can just tell them too, like, hey, I'm not sure where you went to, but we don't do it like that here. We do this.
Yeah.
We take injuries really serious or anything like that. Our safety very serious.
We actually warm up. Some crazy outlandish things.
But that's what you gotta watch out too, because that could really hurt someone's perspective on it. But yeah. I forgot what else I was saying.
So, yeah, I know you get lost in these eyes. It's okay.
Yeah, they're ugly. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, see, ugly. That's another nickname for you. There you go.
No,
on camera.
just ugly eyes. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. I won't take that personal at all.
What were you just talking about? What did you just talk about?
People just read headlines and they just form an opinion based on
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
clickbait,
Sorry,
basically.
I'm getting old, man. I lose the track of stuff.
What are you, like 30?
Yeah, bro. Almost. Yeah, man.
See the thickness of these glasses?
Yeah. I can't see. Their eyes getting worse every day. Searching for someone that's so when you go to a program or go to a trainer, look for someone that's always trying to get better and learn new stuff. So if you have a trainer that thinks they know the best way all the time, they probably don't. Or they're not learning new stuff. Or if you tell them, if you ask them about stuff and they're like, hey, did you think about this new thing? And they're like, no, it's not good, without even checking it out. Like, they're not open-minded. They're probably not the best, or not someone you don't want to go to. You know what I'm saying? So I would say look for that. Look for a coach or look for a program that's always trying to innovate and get better. If they're stuck in their ways and that's it, they're probably not going to be the best way, because new things are learned every day that's better. New diets, new styles of training. High-intensity functional movements was new. No one thought it was, going to be good or whatever.
Nobody thought you could do deadlift and running in the same workout,
Yeah, exactly. And then you try it out, like, wow, that actually works a lot better. But a lot of people will be like, no, it doesn't. No, you shouldn't do that, and they don't even know about it. That's why they have the preconceived notation that
it takes like a really smart person to say, I don't know, you know, and then I don't know. Let me look into it, and then that's how you grow.
I learn from members every single day. Somebody has an injury I never heard of before, I Google it. Watch a video or two from a trusted source.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And then the next day I'm talking to him, I'm texting him about whatever, how to overcome that.
Yeah.
So always trying to learn is super good attribute in a trainer.
Yeah. So just be wary, guys, of what you're learning, what you're looking at, what you're trying. Try it all. See what works best. Be open-minded. Don't try to just do one thing and have your sights set on that. You'll never know if you're doing something good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone's going to tell you they have the best program, the best diet, the best this, the best that, until you try it and be like, oh wow, I tried this and then I tried this and like that's way better. So everyone that says that's better is lying, or maybe those people just haven't experienced this other thing. Yeah. Because
everyone's a little bit different.
Yeah. Because if I find something better that's working, I'm going to use that. Because I want to be doing the best thing. I don't care about what program it is or whatever it's called. I want to be doing the best one.
Right.
So if I learn something new, like I want to be doing that, not just sticking in my own, same ways.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like you should learn, or that's a trainer you should try to or search after or seek after, because you're always going to be doing the best program, not just the one he has or she has the interest in, right? Or maybe it's just specific to their goals or whatever.
Yeah. People ask me to say, well, I heard CrossFit's not that great and whatever. I say, if there was something better than CrossFit, I would be doing it. I guarantee you
exactly.
that. But I haven't found anything better. It's the best way to get fit, in my opinion. So.
And there's a lot of things in CrossFit I don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I just kick into the curb, so it's like, no, not thrusters. I mean, like.
But thrusters suck, though.
Stuff like,
there's worse things.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Thrusters, there's nothing bad about thrusters. I'm talking about like stupid things like that don't make sense. Running. Yeah.
I'm talking about thrusters. I'm talking about running.
Kill my gains, man. Kill my gains.
Yeah, for sure. But no, that's pretty good, guys. You got anything else to close out on? Any advice for anyone that's gonna help them out with this?
I mean, if you're looking for, if you're on the Googles, keep on Googling. You know, like, oh, this sounds cool. Well, verify that. You know, verify whoever you're looking at. Like, oh, this person's doing kipping pull-ups. Look into kipping pull-ups. Are they safe?
Try them
out.
out.
Yeah, just don't just like trust one source.
Some people I'll look to listen to are definitely Ben Bergeron. He's coached Katrin Davidsdottir and Matt Fraser to 5 total
and
CrossFit Games champions.
And his name's fun to say too.
Bergeron.
Ben
It's a good
Bergeron.
name. It's a good name. He's my favorite source. He's super credible. He's always super transparent with his info and where he got it. And that's why I think he's credible. I listened to his podcast. I read his book. He's my favorite source to get things from. So, what about you, Anthony?
I would say don't just read headlines and then take that as the truth. I would say try it out, actually experience it, whatever you're trying to do, to see for yourself if it's really good or not. Give it an honest
critic.
Yeah, give it an honest go too. Don't just try it for a week or whatever. Do it for a month, do it for a year, do it for whatever. Really test it out. You do 2 things at once too and see which one you like better. But yeah, just keep learning and keep trying new things. Really. Gregory?
I just think if you're always
another one. Another nickname.
Oh,
Gregory.
dude. Overlook that one.
Gregory Sucker.
Now we're getting a little crude compared. Well, not compared to our last podcast together. I would say I think the biggest thing is try it out. What's one class going to do to you? Whatever it is.
That's what I said.
I can repeat.
No, I said you gotta do something new.
Something new. All right. Well, one of my favorite sources is I said it earlier. I really like what the things Louis Simmons says, just because he's not just like, oh, I'm making this up. He'll point exactly at this point. He can probably tell you what page number he got it from all the constant books he's reading. So I like people who are always like.
It's knowledge, man. The more knowledge you have,
bigger knowledge base. I encourage people to do the same thing. Look into it. Like, hey, maybe there's something to this, but don't just stop at one place. High school, they make you do 3 sources. College, they make you do 5 to 15. That's just college. You should take care of your health. Take your health serious.
Yeah.
So you should be looking into multiple sources as well.
I would say ask questions too. Throw that in there. Ask why.
I tried saying, and you interrupted me.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'll throw that back in there.
It doesn't count though.
All right, guys.
Never stop learning.
Yeah. You can follow us on YouTube. ASAP Fitness channel, also on iTunes at Get Fit ASAP Podcast, Instagram _ASAP Fit_. What else?
That's about MJ Whitlock is my plug my own Instagram.
All right, yeah, hit it up, bro.
So,
come on, Craig, 220.
Just slide in the DMs. I'm a friendly face.
At Anthony Malta.
Probably hearing this on the podcast though, but just take my word for it.
Yeah.
There's got ugly eyes apparently. I'll close them for you.
Yeah, close those things. If you guys have any questions, let us know in the comments. Hit us up. We want to know what you guys want to learn.
Yeah, we'll learn a few things at you.
Yeah, make us get better. Ask me some questions I don't know so I can go research it and try it out and then let you guys know how it goes. You know what I'm saying?
You know everything.
Or you be my test dummy.
Yeah.
I'll make Matt do it since I already know.
He always just sends me everything to read and everything, so.
Yeah, educate, bro.
Yeah.
All right, homies. See you next week. Well, see you later.
Well.